Welcome to PMP Exam Practice. If you are new here, we highly recommend watching the quick intro video on how to study for scenario-based questions from these videos with the help of Excel sheets and YouTube timestamps, plus some quick easy tips before your exam day. Link in the description. The time limit given is about 1 minute for each answer. If you are new to this video, we recommend that you keep it playing and listen to each explanation to fully understand the scenario and the appropriate choice. If this is a review, then mute the sound, use the timestamp to navigate between the questions, and train yourself to read and answer each question in 1 minute. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications for new exam updated questions. Good luck! During the execution phase, the project manager explores that junior team member is struggling to complete the assigned work and necessitates some additional guidance to get back on track. As a project manager, what should you do? A. Send the team member to additional training. B. Arrange for coaching from senior project team member. C. Remove the team member from the project. D. Instruct the team member to work overtime to meet deadline. The correct answer is B. If a junior team member requires some additional guidance, the project manager should first arrange for coaching from senior project team member before the training. Very important question for real PMP exam. The project manager for a virtual team is fighting to track progress and productivity because the team is spread out over several time zones. What should the project manager do to enhance communication? A. Establish an information sharing portal. B. Set up a Kanban board. C. Update the lessons learned register. D. Create and update the issue log. The correct answer is A. Communication technology is important in addressing the team development issues in allocated and virtual teams. It helps build a harmonious environment for the allocated team and a better understanding for the virtual team, especially those working in different time zones. Examples of communication technology that may be used are shared portal. You are a project manager for an infrastructure development project. An unidentified stakeholder is not satisfied with your project performance. He has asked for some updates to run out on the project. As a project manager, what should you do next? A. Update stakeholder register. B. Issue a change request to change control board, CCB. C. Analyze the impact of the request on the project. D. Implement the change. The correct answer is A. Keyword, unidentified stakeholder. You should first update the stakeholder register. You are a project manager of a new digital solution project. You have created all the necessary plans and activities to make sure a successful integration and solutions launch. There is a risk of a partner system being not available, which could impact the project negatively. What key activity is needed to ensure the project's success? A. Continuously monitor the risk of the partner system's unavailability and put the proper solution plans in place in case the risk materializes into an actual issue. B. Mitigate the risk by developing alternative plans to make the solution ready and available without full integration capabilities. C. Eliminate the risk by mandating the partner to change the system settings to facilitate easier integration with the new solution. D. Communicate to the project stakeholders that full integration may not be possible and that the project will potentially be delayed as a result. The correct answer is A. A key activity that is needed to ensure the project's success is continuously monitoring the risk of the partner system's unavailability and put the proper solution plans in place in case the risk materializes into an actual issue. You are a project manager in a construction project. During the implementation phase, you monitor conflicts among project stakeholders, resulting in deliverable and output approval delays. Which area should you focus? A. Revisiting the stakeholder engagement plan, focusing on specific overlooked stakeholders. B. Increasing the frequency of project update meetings to keep stakeholders informed. C. Revisiting the project management plan to ensure deliverables are on time. D. Reviewing the business documents and identifying gaps within scope. The correct answer is A. The stakeholder engagement plan is a component of the project management plan that identifies the strategies and actions required to promote the productive involvement of stakeholders in decision-making and execution. The stakeholder engagement plan identifies the management strategies and actions required to effectively engage stakeholders. So the project manager should be revisiting the stakeholder engagement plan, focusing on specific overlooked stakeholders. A stakeholder requests the Scrum Master to turn out him the latest weekly status report to check the project's health and the residual amount of work in the project. Instead, the Scrum Master takes the stakeholder to the team wall where a few pertinent updates are posted continuously. To address the stakeholder's query, the Scrum Master specifically points out to A. Kanban board. B. Burndown chart. C. Sprint backlog. D. Velocity trend. The correct answer is B. A burndown chart shows the amount of work that has been completed in a sprint and the total work remaining. On traditional projects, a change control board is usually established to delegate change requests. Who is responsible to authorize changes on an Agile project? A. Product owner. B. Scrum Master. C. Agile team. D. End users. The correct answer is A. Product owners have the ultimate responsibility for the project's success. They prioritize the project backlog and authorize change requests on an Agile project. You have developed a short list of vendors that have presented bids for a project you manage. One vendor has quoted $3.5 million, another vendor has quoted $4.2 million, and the final vendor has quoted $5.1 million. What is the most important thing to consider when selecting the winning bid? A. Price. B. Vendor experience. C. Incentive payments such as early completion bonuses and late performance penalties. D. How well the vendor meets the selection criteria and project requirements. The correct answer is D. How well the vendor meets the formal vendor selection criteria and project requirements is the most important thing to consider. Price and experience may be listed as part of these criteria, but they are not the sole indicators of how well a vendor will perform. The PMI Code of Ethics and Professional Conduct requires project managers to attend to the best interest of the project as a whole, as well as follow all project processes and policies, such as those regarding procurement. You are a project manager for the internal project that will deliver a new tool to the performing organization to use by its employees. A conflict happened between the project team and the training manager. The team wants to use short development cycles to obtain early feedback and manage the high rate of change coming from the employees. The training manager, on the other hand, insists on creating a detailed training plan up front to train the employees. What is the best way for the project manager to resolve the conflict? A. Emphasize the commonalities between both approaches. B. Facilitate a compromise by adopting a hybrid approach. C. Force an Agile framework to satisfy the project team. D. Avoid the conflict by escalating the issue to the project sponsor. The correct answer is B. Using an Agile approach for product development and then a predictive approach for training should resolve the conflict. The hybrid approach is the logical choice based on the limited information provided in the scenario. A new project manager has just exchanged a project manager who was managing a city street light installation project. The project is in its execution phase. During the first risk review meeting, the new project manager observed that the version of the risk register used by the project team members is different from the one the project manager uses. What should the project manager have done to avoid this situation? A. Ask help from subject matter experts. B. Validated the issue log. C. Referred to the communication management plan. D. Validated the project artifacts. The correct answer is D. Validated the project artifacts. Validate that the project information is kept up to date, i.e., version control, and accessible to all stakeholders. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications, so you always get the latest updated exam questions. For special exam requests, please send us an email. Thank you for watching.